Good morning, students. So in 10th class chemistry syllabus, now let us see the carbon and its compounds. That is carbon compounds. This is very important one and very crucial for the chemistry subject because this is also called as the organic chemistry. This is also called as organic chemistry. Organic chemistry. So what is this organic chemistry? So why we are giving the more priority for organic chemistry means, so the study of carbon and its compounds. The study of the carbon and its compounds. That is, carbon compounds can be defined as the hydrogen and carbon containing compounds are called as the hydrocarbons, as well as carbon compounds means the study of carbon and its compounds. The study of carbon and its compounds, except the oxides and carbides. Okay. The study of, let us see this chapter name, carbon and its compounds. Carbon and its compounds. The study of carbon, the study of carbon and its compounds. The study of carbon and its compounds is called as organic chemistry. Is called as organic chemistry. This is called as organic chemistry. So why we are giving more priority for this means nowadays wherever you go, so if you go to the market, we can use the plastic bags. Plastic bags. That is nothing but the carbon compounds. Chains, plastic chains. That is also nothing but the carbon compounds. So you are going to a medical shop to ask the medicines. Then that medicine is composed by the carbon compounds only. So that's why. So carbon compounds have wide importance. So based on that we have to know what type of the properties are associated for the different types of the carbon compounds. That's why in our 10th class we have the chapter that is carbon and its compounds. That also considers the carbon compounds. So the study of carbon and its compounds is called as organic chemistry. So then the study of carbon and hydrogen, the study of carbon and hydrogen is called as the study of carbon and hydrogen containing compounds. Compounds is called as hydrogen containing compounds is called as hydrocarbons. Let us see methane, CH4 is a methane. CH4 is methane. C2H6 ethane. C2H6 is ethane. C3H8 propane. C3H8 is propane. Methane, ethane, propane. Okay, methane, ethane, then propane. Now C2H4 ethene. C2H4 ethene. C2H2 ethyne. That is acetylene. Ethyne. Then that is acetylene. Acetylene. Okay. The study of carbon compounds is called as organic chemistry. The study of carbon hydrogen containing compounds is called as hydrocarbons. Examples: methane, ethane, propane, ethene, then ethyne. Then ethyne. Okay. In this, carbon and hydrogens are there. So what is the valency of carbon? So generally in carbon compounds, so we have to know the valency. See here, carbon shows tetravalency. Carbon shows tetravalency. Carbon shows tetravalency. How can we say carbon is exhibiting the four valency? Let us see carbon atomic number. Atomic number is equal to 6. Electron configuration. Electron configuration is equal to 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. So 2s2, 2p2. In exact, this is in ground state. In ground state. In ground state. Next, in excited state. In excited state. In excited state, what happened? 1s2, one of the electron is promoted from 2s orbital into 2p. So that is 1s2, 2s1, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz1. 1s2, 2s1, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz1. So here 4 unpaired electrons are present. That's why 4 unpaired electrons means, so carbon has 4 valency because of having 4 unpaired electrons. This can be shown by diagram. Let us see with respect to the electrons present in orbitals. See. So I am taking this 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. 1s2, 1s2. Next 2s2, 2 electrons. 2p2, 1, 1. That is 2px1, 2py1. 2px1, 2py1. Ground state I am taking. In excited state, what happens? One of the electron from 2s promoted into 2pz. This is 2pz0 initial. In ground state, 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz0 is there. So due to promotion of electron, then what happened? In excited state, see, 1s2, 2s1, next electron promoted into 2pz, 1, 1, 1, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz1. See how many unpaired electrons are there? 4 unpaired electrons are present. How we got these 4 unpaired electrons means due to promotion of electron from 2s orbital into 2pz orbital. So there are 3 p orbitals are present, px, py, pz. Each orbital should contain only 2 electrons, maximum of 2 electrons. 2px, 2py, then 2pz. So 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz0. So in excited state, what happens? One of the electron is promoted from 2s orbital into 2pz. In such case, so we have the 4 unpaired electrons. That's why carbon shows tetravalency. This is first point. Next, carbon contains catenation property. Catenation property. Carbon contains catenation property. What is this catenation property? Catenation is nothing but the carbon which can form the chain-like structures like this. The chain-like structures can be obtained. So the capability of elements which can form the chain-like structures or chain-like compounds, that nature is called as catenation. Generally carbon belongs to 4th A group. So that's why in 4th A group, carbon and silicon exhibits the chain-like compounds. So if you consider the catenation property, carbon has maximum nature. So due to that reason, carbon can form so many million number of the compounds having the number of the carbons which can be linked together. So due to that, we have to know the properties and preparations of those compounds. Means it takes some particular branch. That branch is called as the organic chemistry. Okay. So this type of the nature is not associated for the other elements. So carbon can form million number of the compounds. So to know all those properties of the million number of the compounds means, so we have to study particularly on these carbon compounds. That's why we kept carbon related compounds under the special branch which is called as the organic chemistry. Which is called as the organic chemistry. So why we are giving priority means carbon shows tetravalency, carbon has catenation property, so that's why it can form so many number of the compounds which can be useful to human beings. So due to that reason, the carbon compounds are studied under the special branch which is called as the organic chemistry. Which is called as the organic chemistry. Just now I said the valency of carbon is 4 now. So carbon contains 4 valency means it has a capability to form 4 covalent bonds. Carbon can form 4 covalent bonds. 4 covalent bonds. 4 covalent bonds. All those 4 covalent bonds are maybe single bonds, maybe double bond, one double bond, 2 single bonds, or maybe one triple bond, one single bond. One triple bond, one single bond. But in between 2 carbons, quadruple bonds cannot be possible. See, between 2 carbons, this is possible. Double bond is also possible. Triple bond is also possible. But 4 bonds are not possible. So remember, in between 2 carbons, there is no possibility for the formation of 4 covalent bonds. I am saying between 2 carbons. In between 2 carbons, there is no formation of 4 covalent bonds. So between 2 carbons, one single bond. Between 2 carbons, one double bond. Between 2 carbons, maybe triple bond. But quadruple bonds is not possible between 2 carbons. In every organic compound, carbon can form 4 covalent bonds. 4 covalent bonds. Less than that 4 covalent bonds is not possible. Remember this one. So why we are studying the carbon compounds means carbon shows carbon belongs to 4th A group. Carbon valency is 4. Carbon has tetravalency. And carbon has catenation property. Due to that, so many number of the carbon compounds can be formed. So to know those properties and preparations of carbon compounds means, so we kept these carbon compounds under the special branch which is called as that organic chemistry. Okay, now let us see the bonds in carbon compounds. See here. First example, methane, carbon, H, methane, ethane, C, H. Methane formula CH4. Ethane C2H6. Ethane is C2H6. Now let us see the third one, propane. Propane. What is the propane formula? C3H8. 3 carbons. See, in all these structures, every carbon contains 4 bonds. H. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again for this carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each carbon, every organic compound or every carbon compound, it contains 4 bonds. Now I am taking fourth one. Ethene. 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 That is CH2 double bond CH2. C double bond C. H. Again H. In this example, this carbon has 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds. Second carbon 1, 2, 3, 4 tetravalents. Every carbon should have the 4 bonds. But here between two carbons, so we are observing the presence of double bond. Next, ethyl H C2H2. C triple bond C, here H. This carbon 1, 2, 3, then 4. Second carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. The triple bond which is present between two carbons related to the left carbon as well as the right carbon. That's why each carbon shows tetravalency. So here valency is 4, here also valency is 4, means it can form the 4 bonds. 4 covalent bonds are obtained in each and every organic compound. Okay, methane, ethane, propane, ethene, then ethyl. Ethene, then ethyl. Okay, so this is about the presence of 4 bonds in carbon compounds. Okay, now sigma and pi